there is a type of pipe video that I never could master. Northwest Pipe Smoker does it very well. It's the long, contemplative, filled with pauses type of pipe video. And I'm too antsy for that. I have to keep talking. Something I want to work on. I need that kind of content on my channel, you know. Strangely enough, I've been taking quite a few lunts in the woods here. I've got 2 trail cams set up, and I come out here to check on them, and that affords me a great opportunity to kind of just disappear for an hour or so. Come out here and look around. There we go. Nature's tripod. A legend with old limey bastard. It's cold, and I have a cold. And in 2 days, all of this will be under about a foot of snow, according to local media. I, of course, have a ton of stuff to do because it's the holidays. But I've discovered that if I don't make these walks a priority, that I get in a really bad mood if I don't get some time to get out here. And people ask me what I do out here, and I just walk around and look at stuff. I see something I want to look at now. My video producing capabilities have been kneecapped. I don't have a nice computer, believe it or not. I mean, I have a nice computer. I don't have a computer that's really good for video. And both of my phones have stopped rendering video. I use an app called Action Director, and it's quit working on both of my phones. And I've got a Windows. I mean, it's a Windows setup. I've got a Windows side and a Linux side on my computer, and both of those have quit working too. So I'm probably just going to shoot this all in one take and upload it. It makes for bad video, but I'd rather give you guys an update. In the next 24 hours, I have to catch a fish. I set myself a goal of catching a fish on a dry fly every month of this year. And it's now December, and the weekend's going to be out because of the snow, and and the after that it's going to be Christmas, so not a lot of time to break away. So it's down to it. I've got a few hours tomorrow to go fishing, and I'm a little bit nervous about not catching a fish. This is what I wanted to look at. These red leaves on this thing really stand out. The woods is chaos, you know. The woods are chaos. The wood, I think the British have it right. The wood, a single thing. The wood is chaos. And so when there's anything that stands out from the chaos, it can grab your attention from a long way away. You know what else grabs my attention from a long way away? Brown sugar Pop-Tarts. Little bit of snow coming down now. You guys probably can't see it at all. All the bear poop is a week or two old, and there have been reports of bears settling down in people's yards for the winter, and they gotta evict them. So I'm hoping that means that I can let down my guard a little bit about the bears for the year, for the last 3 weeks of the year. Keep my eyes out for fresh poop as I make my way to the trail cam. So, some updates. I'm not alone in the woods, which is something that's easy to forget. But I ran into a hunter, and maybe the hunter, who is acting in concert with the neighbor of mine that poached the deer. If you guys remember that, I assume poached the deer, legally poached the deer. What he did was illegal. This was from last year about this time, and so I ran into the hunter. I was taking pictures of something, and he was walking along, and I'm proud of him. He didn't shoot me. It's good. I wasn't even wearing Blaze Orange. I'm not wearing it now either. I really should be. But he didn't shoot me, and we had a pretty nice conversation. Seems like a nice guy. He's young, well, younger than I am, and he told me that the bears in this place, because we're literally up against the city limits here, he said that these bears have been designated urban bears, and that's one step away from problem bears, and that they were actually, some of them were actually relocated to Mount Mitchell, which is a wilderness area, and within 5 days they were back. They had radio collars on, and so the bears here are actually nothing to sneeze at. I'm pretty cavalier about the bears, but he was saying don't be cavalier. And he had stories, and this is just a hunter talking. He had stories of being charged by a sow, a 400-pound sow, as he said. It's funny though. It's funny. All the bear stories I've ever heard feature a 400-pound bear. You'd think that there were no bears out there that were any smaller. But whatever. I'm trying to downplay it because I don't really want to. I don't want to watch out for bears. I'm not afraid of bears. What? Where's my trail cam? Ooh. Hang on. Damn camouflage. So yeah, I'm not into being afraid of the woods. I don't like that. So I don't want to hear these stories about these 400-pound bears that charge people. But he did say that his buddy had to get 15 stitches because a bear caught him in the leg. And again, it's just somebody talking. But probably should take it a little more seriously than I do. Another update. Do you guys remember the kid that showed up outside the bothy? Well, I was inside of it and was acting strangely. He's been back. In fact, I've spotted him 3 more times. And that is often enough to earn a nickname here on the Grizzly Spotlight channel. I'm going to call him the Prophet because he likes to speak in tongues and gesticulate wildly. So the Prophet is back. And I caught him on the trail cam a couple of times. He definitely doesn't live in my neighborhood. So he's coming from over here from the McMansions. And he, the first time I saw him after that experience, he was doing the same thing actually. And he walked right by me. I think those are deer tracks. Yeah, those are deer tracks. I would really like to get one good shot of a bear track, but I've never seen one. The first time I was sitting on a log in the right-of-way, and I saw him. He was wearing bright clothes, and I saw him a long way away. And he made his way down through the woods. He followed the creek, came to the bothy, and he turned up and came right to me. And I wasn't hidden or anything. I just sat very still, and he climbed up the mountain past me, talking to himself. The second time I saw him was much the same. I was checking the trail cams and heard a rustling in the woods. And he appeared about 20 yards from me, walked right by me without seeing me. And that day he was wearing Blaze Orange, and he walked, again, followed the same path over to the bothy, and I thought, it's probably time to introduce myself. So I went after him. Never found him. He disappeared. Gone like a turkey in the corn. I was starting to like this kid. You know, at the very least, he's not afraid to bushwhack up a damn mountain. That's admirable for kids these days. Says the old guy who's too fat and lazy to bushwhack up the mountain. Anyway, you know, he seems like he's about 15, and I get the sense that he's coming out here for pretty much the same reason that I am. We'll see if our paths ever cross. Where the hell is that other trail cam? Got it. Okay, well, this has been a fun little lunt. Thanks for coming along with me. If I get anything, well, I was gonna say if I get anything cool from the trail cams, I could tack them on at the end of the video, but I can't because I'm not gonna do any edits. So, you'll see them soon enough. There's things in the works. I have projects. Speaking of projects, you need to enter my 3rd anniversary giveaway. Check down my page for the video. Deadline December 21st, 2018. I'm gonna grab my cards and head home. Thanks for watching. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind.